2-0 lead against the New York Knicks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. They've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Ellis. Then it's Josh Hart. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with Koulibaly. Then it's James. Then it's Bol. And it's Abdia in at the two-guard spot. Taking a look at Washington. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. If you're the favorite for a reason, go out and show the world what you're made of.
Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that penalty.
Nice.
Wait, does he know this is a real game? That's a dunk you do in your backyard.
Yeah, but you can't get on that highlight reel in your backyard.
This is part of the reason we watch the players in moments like this. My goodness gracious, how great is that?
Shot clock at 5. Hard to pass to Towns. Shoots. And he nails the jumper.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Brunson finds Hart. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the evening. He's off on the first.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
And he's good on the second. Here's James. And the layup falls. James has got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Hart, top of the key. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Sarr sets the screen for Avdia. Pass to Sarr. And he gets the bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Brian Keith. David.
Now, coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I'm just playing my game.
Called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup.
I'm only on game 2. I mean, shit. You guys know I'm gonna win this. So I don't know why you guys don't want to say that shit. Well, I'm just saying, I have to go do my other duties too. So,
just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready
nah, bro. It's a different beast when it comes to the league.
Let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Wizards.
And guys, they've done a great
Different beast. I don't know how they gave me a foul. That's crazy. Because I've been killing them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I figured it out. I put James on Brunson. Slow him guys down.
On the interior.
The first game, they were just getting their offense all set up through him.
Releases. New York, no good that time either. Wizards have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. In the corner, it's James. And James throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Ellis goes in. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. And the rejection by James. They get it back. Shot clock at 2. And there's
Damn, bro. You can't even believe this nigga Brunson open.
What a
shit.
confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And here is James. 10 points for him. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns kicks to Hart. Fires for 3. And Ball pulls it down. Washington leading now by 8. It's Sarr, top of the key. And the foul. And now it's Sarr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Dillingham's
Did he win?
for James. And New York with a change here, too. McBride's checked
Oh,
in.
wow. So you're out of this?
Now here's Towns.
Damn.
Defense right on him. Some nice passing by New York here. Ellis finds Towns. Here's Ellis.
How the
Still
hell?
scoreless. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dillingham in the corner, Bull with it. Here's Dillingham, defended by McBride. Towns.
Oh, he's. I hate when they be doing that shit.
Hart with it. Pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Ellis. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there.
Fuck.
Bull uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Ellis. Rebound by the Wizards.
It's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
2 free throws coming up.
No,
and
I'm
they call the
winning.
shooting foul. This is his
18
first free
to
throw of the game.
Oh shit.
First free throw is good.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Song. McDaniels comes in for Bol. And James subbed in for Koulibaly. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McBride gets the three-pointer.
What?
And he likes to get in a rhythm early.
That's bullshit.
Dillingham with it. Now Green defending.
It's weird.
Against Williams. Now here's James. Defense is right there. Outside Avdia. It's stolen by Green. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. On the wing, James. He's got 12. Second chance effort.
Oh my God.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Wow.
And here's Brunson outside. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Wizards lead by 5. And we'll be back with you.
Alright. Yeah.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2.
Sure.
And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Playing inside out
you
in
guys
that first quarter
finish.
led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
James is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Wolf at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Wizards leading by 5. Duren finds James. Duren with a screen on Brunson. James. A putback. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham.
Damn, bro. I can't hit a 3 whatsoever.
Right side Green. Inside. And the rejection.
This nigga Jalen Brunson really stop this.
He takes it in. And the basket is
Yeah,
good.
he
Got it to go
stop
through
that.
on the contact, so a free throw coming up.
Jalen Brunson trying
Great
to
opportunity for
go
a
inside
three-point
the
play.
paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. The free throw off from McDaniel.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's across positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Oh my God, this nigga actually, when I said he can't score in the paint, he scores.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
During the pass to Wolf. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Screen by McDaniel. Unloads from 13.
Let's
Wolf
go.
shot's good.
I like this Dan Wolf. Wolf, Michigan, a tall white boy center.
It's almost It's gotten to the point where you
Some
have to be able
foot
to hit that face-up
Moving
jumper
like a dog.
nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be
he's a
some
killer.
things to adjust.
But you gotta, I'm sure you don't have to know how to use them.
Duran against Williams. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Puffs jacked in. Here's Dillingham. Still without a basket. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, James. An absolute bomb from three-point range. James
First
has got
three.
the lead
Let's
up to
get
10 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, I don't. You literally got all the people that was in the playoffs this fast.
James against Brunson.
Go to yours.
Great D that time from James.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there it is for him. And it's a 12-point Wizards lead.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
Brunson surveying the D. Shot to stop the run, and that's off the glass.
Wow, what the hell? He's making it over my hands being up. I'm on 99. You can't making these dumbass shots.
Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Williams. Wolf,
Oh,
no good.
God.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, boy.
He's checked in for Washington. Koulibaly comes in for Dillingham.
Starters are in. Thank God, because this is crazy.
Brunson against
Not
James.
crazy, but still.
Lets it go from the wing. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to James. Over Ellis. And that one's good. James. James has got 17 now.
Do they think they're going to knock on their door?
There's been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, Hart. The rebound by James. Pass to Duran. Williams against McDaniel. Count it, good. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
This 19-33, though.
Washington making some changes.
I don't know how y'all doing with that.
In for McDaniel. And the Knicks with possession here. They trail by 14. And he makes that one.
Ooh.
You know, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
James in the post. Defended by McBride. Sarr with it. Towns on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Stolen.
Yeah, I would too. He ain't gonna even let you.
Ellis outside. Jacks up a 3. Avia with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy.
Yeah, no, that is, bro. That's weird.
You Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Obvia making them pay with the right time.
That was the last straw on that day that you texted. You're like, this is bullshit. I was like, that was your last straw.
Left side, Towns. Over Koulibaly. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. On the wing, James. Defended by McBride. And the three off target.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Wizards leading by 12. And the wide open shot from Abdia.
He said tick.
From Arcana with the three-point shot. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Knicks.
What? Not even a dick.
Rebound, Washington.
That stick is crazy, though.
Here's James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That shit. Gotta be.
Free throw good, James. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh my God.
The shot goes in.
These niggas,
that pass was about
they just won't go away.
Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammates.
Nah, it's just the Knicks in general. They won't go away. I'm over here almost pushing 20, but they somehow to find a way to get back to 13. Like, look at this nigga.
So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Washington. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
We need to just pause and say, let's talk. What do you guys need? That's what I did with Samantha one time. I was trying to watch my show and she's just talking. I'm like, you know what? Let's talk.
Hey everybody, a large game one deficit for the New York Knicks.
Oh, okay, for sure.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure
I paused to everything you talk.
Right,
I was like, hey, okay.
Shaq, I get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying?
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, that is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Yeah, that's the one thing. And that's one thing I hate is.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one.
Unless you,
it's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open
it feels like the less you offer to do stuff.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Knicks trail by 15.
Right.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. You've got Josh Hart. Ellis is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Tipped away. And stolen by James. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Bull. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And here's Ellis for three. And James pulls it down. James has got his
we out, run the floor. Nigga, run the floor. Oh, nigga.
And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it.
Oh, wow.
Count the transition bucket.
That's just weird. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. 13. Back to 13.
I'm going to score.
James looking around. On the wing, Koulibaly.
Oh, God, he usually hits, though.
Knicks trail by 13. Here's Hart.
Here they come.
Washington with the rebound. Abdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 90 seconds now into the second half. Towns with the defensive
It's kind of crazy.
Out of the gates here in the second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Ellis down low. He's against Bull. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Wizards leading by 13. And here is James. He's got 22. Pass to Bull. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Finally, they
Let
get
it roll, Bobo.
one of their first 4 here.
Do you like my jerseys?
And here is Hart.
Need some jerseys.
Some nice passing by New York here. On deep, Brunson. James with some
Go,
nice
go,
deep.
go, go, run.
For their first 4 to start the second half.
And he uses the glass on the lane. James has got 24 points.
44 to 27.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Crafty move. New York missing
Way to help
again.
D, sir.
He'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
This nigga, Josh.
Defended by Hart.
This-
Sar with it. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
Let's
And
go.
Knick with the point.
Yo, I love this nigga. Benny is balling, bro. He balls out for me.
Lanes to the hoop now.
Fucking
Consistency.
stocky.
5 buckets in a row. from the paint.
Avija.
To the middle.
Avija, Danny
Oh,
Avija.
and that one, no question.
Danny Avija or something like
You have
that.
to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
James finds Bull.
Oh, let's go, Bobo. Let's go, Bobo.
Bull's got 4 points now in the
Down
quarter.
by 19.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys
Down
who
by-
can do something with it.
One thing we've
Huh?
learned in the NBA, the game is never
Yeah.
over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
From deep, Ellis.
Let's go. What?
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession. Wizards making a switch
Niggas
here.
a baller.
Dillingham's checked in. Josh Green's checked in
These
for New
niggas a
York.
baller.
Shot clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Ellis. Oh, and he
Let's go,
pops it off the
Alex.
glass. One.
Let's go.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Alex is balling. Alex Sorry is balling, bro.
Something. It's the playoffs, and
Double
every
blocked it.
possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Ellis over Dillingham, and the Knicks miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Sar's shot is off. Knicks trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
Oh,
Right now, they need the
damn.
basket.
They're only down by
Deliver the
17
pass where
now?
your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now Sar.
Oh,
pass to
what?
Wolf.
Nigga, why do they do that? When they're supposed to cut, they seem like they're about to cut.
Fires from deep. Hart, that's
Oh,
good. Hart's got 8
damn.
points.
They cut
Now,
it
Josh
down.
Hart's starting
bro.
to show people, I can
Right,
knock
where's
down
my
a
bench
three-point
team,
shot. You
bro?
better guard me.
Here's Sar. Yep, that one
Let's
goes.
go.
And the Wizards lead by 16.
Great job of screening.
I like
there.
how he-
Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson is efficient on the midi as anybody.
Here's Sar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You love how
I
they
still
live
haven't
in the
even
paint,
eaten
making
yet.
the defense
Don't
just
be
consistently
complaining.
have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
McBride with the ball. He's got 5. Green, no luck.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Williams. Off the left rim and out. Knicks trail by 15.
I haven't touched it.
Pass
I
to
haven't touched
McBride.
it.
Stolen by McDaniels.
Nope. Nobody. I don't talk to nobody.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
Dog.
This is who Grant Williams has to be on the offensive end. Catch and shoot, yes, sir.
Here's Saar. He's guarded by Ellis. In the corner, Bull with it. Pass to Saar. Bull, a screen on Ellis. Saar, the pass to Wolf. With some arc. It's rebounded by New York. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. Wide open.
Oh, shit.
And Bull
Thank God.
pulls it down. Bull's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Saar. Here's Wolf. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's the voice.
That's how you can't
That's
get
her
stops if
That's
you're
her
unwilling
apology.
to put in the work.
And so
That's
it's
her
the Washington
apology,
Wizards with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
Bullets.
They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance
Did
right
her
now to
sister
show you our State Farm
end up
assist
keeping
of the
some money?
game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate.
Yeah.
How about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Dillingham is out there with James. Then there's Jalen Durham. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. In the corner, it's James. Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
For the Wizards.
Especially, my whole thing was with my mom.
And both free throws, good for James.
Just solid. Really one of the very best.
Well, that's what my mom
at the free throw line.
Yeah.
We've got a chance now to
My
check
life
up on
just started.
Koulibaly's status.
I'm
David,
over here helping
Guys,
you
I was
out.
able to talk with the head
How fair
athletic
is that?
trainer of the Wizards about
Like,
the
you should be
status.
helping me out.
Unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
all right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
In the corner, it's James. Good on the bucket. James has got 4 points in the quarter. Knicks trail by 16. Brunson up top. James covering. Brunson kicks to Green. Brunson the pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's in there.
Oh my god. These niggas are making some fucked up shots.
in with a
Let's
nice
go,
touch
Dillingham.
and the Wizards lead by 16. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
I can get it.
It's for the Wizards. Koulibaly comes in for McDaniels. And it's Richardson in for Dillingham. And then for New York, Diawara's checked in. And it's Ellison for Josh Green. Williams passes to Brunson. Here's Diawara.
Oh, God.
A shot's good on the assist by
What the fuck is
Brunson.
that?
Brunson's got
Shooting
3
that.
assists in
I
the
don't know
game.
who was that just shot that.
Richardson against Brunson.
This is.
Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely.
Oh,
Wolf, no good.
Boy,
I hate
these
how
guys
this
just can't buy a bucket,
shot
and
meter.
yet they have the advantage.
Brunson. Williams trying to break
Oh
free.
my Lord!
This'll blow.
Come
His
on,
basket
they're
is
down
good.
by 11.
So a chance here for a 3-point play.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one,
That's
just
crazy.
being
They're
aggressive.
down by 11.
Washington leading now by 10. Richardson dishes to James. There's a screen. And that one drops. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking
Come on,
no
bro.
prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Sweet move.
Let's go, Durant.
Now an update on Bol Bol from David Aldridge. DA, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for him. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time
That shit,
frames
what
can be totally
I missed it.
different for similar injuries.
Brunson, no good.
And this is a shot he
It
can
don't.
definitely make.
It
and the
don't.
defense
That shit
not a factor
sucks.
at all.
It's
Come
rebounded
on,
by
boy.
New York. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, that's.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so James will bring it up for the Wizards. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
It was cool. It's a cool song. Like, yeah. It's just like it don't hit the same. It's just like I'm 35 with a kid and a wife, and it's like, yeah, how you almost pushing 50 and you still in the same?
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out
But when
there.
we're at the age,
Once the
we're like, that's kind of
All right,
weird.
David, thanks. And we've got a timeout called by Brian
It's like,
Keefe. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
thank you. She have to be like, as a 35, I would say like 27.
Ellis against Abdia. Pass to James. And they double up James. Back to Abdia.
Oh,
and taken
God.
away by Ellis. Over to the wing. Here's Brunson. Second shot opportunity.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. They tied it to 10.
I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah,
leading by 10. James in the post. Runs in and James gets it to go.
Who's calling?
James has got 32 points in the game.
Well, you love his effort level, right?
Hello?
Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Yeah, sure.
Back to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. James with the bucket.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
That's good.
Brunson against James. Releases. Brunson with another miss.
Yeah, that's no
And
good.
but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Bull. Here's James.
Let's go, James. Let's go,
James has
James.
got 12 now in this quarter.
And really an alert play
I think
on the
I got
glass there.
2 niggas that's hurt on my squad, bro. That's
Those
cool.
games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him perform.
And these back-to-back games like this, he is on a tear, competing with
Oh,
every
this
ounce
is
of
me.
energy he's got.
5 to shoot.
He'll get locked up. He's locked
Takes
up.
the 13-footer. Brunson with another miss.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Sarr.
Oh,
Defended by Hart. Sarr's shot is off.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out.
oh,
The
you
exit.
locked it.
Obviously,
You hit somebody.
here in game 2 for the Wizards.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the
That's what
advantage
that
on the board.
sound was.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swank.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, then you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Brunson had a rough night.
That's on Jalen Brunson.
Clearly a foul.
Free
This
throw
nigga
good.
Brunson had
James.
a rough night, my nigga.
Both free throws.
I'm
good
getting
for James.
MVP chance. Let's get it.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Or she's in the garage or the
Here's
driveway.
Kolek. Pass to McBride.
It's,
To the inside. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup.
Assisted.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's James. A shot off that time. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.
that's
And
game.
this win puts
That's
them
game, man.
squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the...
Carl Anthony Towns. Hey, Carl Anthony Towns, 1 for 4. Bobo, starting Bobo at the center. Shut him down. 1 for 4. Yep. Well, I mean, you had Brunson thinking he was superhero. Like, nigga, 8 for 23. 1 for 23 shots, bro. Yeah, this nigga. This nigga Keon Ellis shot 9 times, 2 for 9. Yeah, 4 times, bro. Josh Hart, 3 for 7. Danny, he didn't do too much. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna sim it.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A bird was in the face. New rap, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My too close to me, one plastic taking my coat from me. I blast her with the dopest. She overdose on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me mobile buns. Them poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I. Little baby, that's why I. Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m., she tryna freaking fraud. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no, but then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Star fried rice like Vietnamese. Keanu Reeves, rolling up, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep up moving down to the spot. And baby, that's why I. Yeah, baby, that's why I.
Yo. Yeah. No, he told me, we said I was gonna sim, bro. I was gonna win all that, bro. Bro, I'm 4-0. No, well, it's already advanced, that's why. Yes. Oh, you too soft? Oh, you lucky ass. You lucky ass. Nah, I'm off. I'm off. Wait, what time? So you're free anytime tomorrow. Pretty much. So like around maybe between 1 and 2, because that's when my son goes out for his naps. Alright, sounds good, man. Alright, man. Alright, bye. Yo, what you up to?